This is some post commentary to kick off episode 4. In this episode, we get a lot of progress done, and most, if not all, of that progress is thanks to a friend chat that I was introduced to while I was idly mining some silver and a fallen star. These people really helped me out. You're going to see them throughout the beginning of this episode, walking me around, helping me. We went through a dungeon called the Stronghold of Security, and I explained a little bit about that during the live commentary. But the main thing to understand is that it's multiple levels, the enemies get stronger, they're all aggressive, and that you have to go through a bunch of doors that ask you a bunch of cybersecurity questions. They basically bodyguarded me down through the dungeon, surrounding me so the enemies would be less likely to attack me. And it really helped and gave me a lot of confidence to go down there, because I was worried that I was going to die if I went in that dungeon without getting some more combat levels and some more defense. So it really helped us. It really helped me out. And I spent a lot of hours in that same dungeon grinding, because they had told me that there's an enemy down there that drops arrows. And so to secure a future range training, I spent hours upon hours down there killing minotaurs for arrows. And not only did that give us potential experience with the arrows for potential range experience, it gave us a ton of attack, combat, and defense experience. Not to mention some money selling their drops. It cannot be understated how much content and progress that I unlocked purely because of meeting these people by chance. And I'm forever grateful. They made this, they really revitalized me wanting to play on this account, which is great. All that being said, this episode is going to have like I said, a ton of progress. There's going to be a lot of sped up footage, because I recorded the footage thinking I was just not going to use it. But then I thought, well, if I recorded it, I might as well use it. And it'd be a good chance for you to visually see the effort that I'm putting in. Not to say that it's a lot of effort compared to RuneScape. I mean, these are some pretty minuscule grinds compared to what people normally do. But I did it, and I wanted to show it off. That's the fun of doing an Ironman, showing everybody the hard work that you put in. So I hope you enjoy this episode. Alright, so I joined a group chat on RuneScape while I was, mining. And these guys are escorting me through the Stronghold of Security, which is a dungeon where you get a little bit of free money and you get a pretty good set of boots. Hopefully I don't die, though. That's what they're here to do. They're here to soak up some enemies so that way I don't die, and to lead me through it. A little bit of background on the Stronghold of Security. This is a dungeon that the RuneScape devs made to promote account security, so that way people know how to secure their account. All the questions that I'm answering are just basic, cybersecurity questions like, oh, who can you give your account to, or who should be using your account? Like, what does the bank pin do? What is it used for? And they're just supposed to hammer in those basic principles of cybersecurity into you. The enemies down here are pretty strong. I'll probably come down here a lot though to grind, because these guys informed me that the minotaurs and the zombies drop arrows, which will save me a lot of money. These guys have been a lot of help. And as far as I can tell, it's a group of only free-to-play Ironmen. So it's a little bit reassuring that I can ask them for help and not do stuff explicitly the hard way. Each of these levels give money and an emote. So I'm getting a fair amount of money here. I'm up to 5,000. I think the total is 10,000, which will help me out a lot. But a lot of these questions are the same. It's going to be the same thing over and over again. I mean, they really want to hammer some of these principles into you, because I think this game just had a massive security problem with people losing their accounts, getting hacked. A lot of the times I think it was people would make fan sites and people would use the same logins, and so the fan site owner would just steal their login information. The big reward for this is that you get a really good pair of boots, and you can only collect them if you have the account authenticator on, which is a pretty good way of ensuring that people are doing that. Okay, give me the boots. Let's get the colorful ones. I believe the Minotaurs have a 30% chance to drop some iron arrows, so I'm probably going to stay here until we get up to like over 1,000, 2,000 maybe. and this is going to give us a ton of combat experience. These guys also drop copper ore, and what's important is that the copper ore and the tin ore that they drop is noted, and noted means that they will stack in one inventory spot, but I can't use them unless I go and unnote them in a bank. So I'll be able to stay here longer. Okay, so this skull half is used to create a staff that'll let us teleport here, which is really nice because the area above here is in a pretty central location, and it's just about our only teleport, so pretty good. You gonna give me anything good, Charlie? Yep. What we getting? Ooh, that's pretty good. All right, I already swapped out one part of my Ironman armor. Alright, after thinking about it, I went ahead and bought a mithril mace. I was thinking about waiting for the adamant one, but we'll go with mithril for right now. Alright, so I just got off of work, so I want to show you guys what I've been doing before and after work. I looked up what a pretty good money-making scheme is, and they said to mine silver, make holy symbols, and then sell them. So, I can't make the holy symbols yet, but I can mine the silver, so I just been coming here, and I walk back up to the bank, and I deposit my silver, and I do that over and over again. And I sit and I talk to my friend chat, and that's pretty much what it's been. It's pretty slow. It's faster if you hop worlds. So like, let's say like I run this out, go to world switcher, and I go down one world. That's faster, but there's a lot of silver bots, and so bots are just getting silver, or other people. It's highly competitive. So I may be just behind one of them, and it'll be a waste of time. So I don't care to just sit here, watch it, and get through it at a time. I do this when I'm not fighting the Minos. At this point in time, stats are looking pretty good. 24 attack, 29 strength, 30 mining, 31 smithing. I think soon I'm going to sit down and just power through some quests. We need 8 more quest points, and then we can do Under the Ice Mountain. And I think I'll just power through those. That way we can go ahead and start working on the barronite mace, and that'll make combat grinding a lot easier. I don't know what I'm going to do after that, but I don't know. We'll have to see when we get there. Man, finally! We can go finish this stupid quest. Come on, give me a quest. Yeah. Magical beads. Yeah, start M catcher. Yep, turn them all in. I don't care. I just so happen to have all those beads with me. Yeah, they're your beads, man. Who cares? One quest point, 875 magic, and an amulet of accuracy. Magic level 24. This will give us an attack bonus on everything. It'll be great for a little bit. Finally, we can do Under the Ice Mountain and unlock the area to get the barronite mace. Let's go!